going on with y'all? Easy Work Boxing, baby. About to hit you everywhere, but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. So much going on in the sport of boxing, I just couldn't pick one title to talk about. So basically, when you see these videos, Let's Talk Boxing, it's basically let's go in all about all the fights, all the upcoming events, all the boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's what these videos are for, because there's so much to talk about right now. But you know, a lot going on. We got, you know, welterweight division getting hot. You know, also the lightweight division getting hot. I think those two are the biggest divisions right now at this point. Heavyweight division, it was big a few months ago, you know, with Tyson Fury defeating Deontay Wilder. Now he has the opportunity of going either at Usyk or Anthony Joshua, whichever one. But me personally, I would like to see Joshua versus Fury, you know, but due to the fact that they're doing a rematch, you know, I don't think AJ is going to come out on top, and I don't think AJ is going to beat Usyk in the second fight. You know, he fought a cruiserweight the first fight, lost. I don't understand how. He was the bigger, supposed to be stronger fighter. Instead, he wanted to go out there with do a boxing match with a former gold medalist Olympian. But he ended up losing. So now we got to wait on this fight between them, the second fight, which, like I said, I think Usyk gonna win. And I think Tyson Fury beats Usyk easy. I know a lot of people look at the skills of Usyk, but I look at how Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder, the deadliest heavyweight. I think that Tyson Fury will come out there with a lot of weight on him, you know what I'm saying, as usual, 270-some pounds. If he come out like that, ain't no way in hell Usyk is beating Tyson Fury. I said this years ago, and you can look and check down the catalog of videos. Tyson Fury will be the undisputed champion of the world. Now, you can hate Tyson Fury, you could dislike him, you could talk about him cheating. Yes, he cheated. But in those second fight and a third fight, you know, you got to just be honest with it. You know what I'm saying? Leave it like it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deontay Wilder. You still a hell of a champion. You know, but Tyson Fury was the better man on them nights. You know, that's just what it is. What's up, Young Swish? Y'all see the topic of the video. We just basically talking about anything about boxing, man. Anything about boxing, all upcoming fights. All trash talk. You know what I'm saying? Who should fight, who we want to see fight. That's basically what we talking about. Lightweight division. I got a problem with Ryan Garcia calling out Isaac Cruz. What are you going to gain off calling out Isaac Cruz now? You know, Ryan Garcia, you need to step it up a notch. You know, you came out hard. You fought Duno. Then you went and fought Luke Campbell. You fought, if I ain't mistaken, there was another fighter with a good, decent name that you had fought too. You know, even though it seems like you rather be a model or you rather go and, you know what I'm saying, do something else, I believe that Ryan Garcia can beat a lot of lightweights. I think that he's fast. I think he's powerful. I think that, you know, he can beat a lot of them. I really think he could beat Tank easy. You see how he keeps coming for Tank. He wants Tank. Mayweather Promotions won't even make that fight happen. Why? I don't know. That's a fight that needs to happen because Tank is going out here, and you know we have to talk about Tank if anything in the sport of boxing. You know, Tank is a hell of a fighter, but for Tank to be out here fighting the fighters that he's fighting, man, y'all know Tank out here bullshit. Tank is the lower weight Canelo Alvarez. Tank is the lower weight Canelo Alvarez. He done jumped from 130 all the way to 140. Now he coming back to 135 fighting Isaac Cruz. His hand got injured, true enough. But does that mean he still didn't lose the fight, though? Which I didn't even watch. Somebody even sent me the link. I didn't even care to watch that shit. So I know ain't nobody went and paid for that fight on no damn pay-per-view. So that's why we ain't heard nothing about the numbers. Has anybody heard anything about Tank numbers, the biggest star in boxing right now? No disrespect, Tank. No disrespect, Mayweather Promotions. I'm just a channel that keep it 100. I ain't a channel that just abide by because y'all don't send me no tickets. Y'all don't donate to no channel. So I'm going to keep it a buck. And keeping it a buck, Tank ducking a lot of fighters. Duck Vasil Lomachenko. Duck Tevin Farmer. Duck 135, Duck 130, Duck Valdez. You know what I'm saying? The Valdez one. He don't want to fight Valdez. Who else ducking? Errol Spence ducking. We don't know if Errol Spence gonna even stay at welterweight right now because his opponents have lined up on him, top caliber opponents. I wouldn't say Boots is top caliber opponent. I say he's a good contender, but he's somebody who to be worried about. Boots. You know what I'm saying? Boots is somebody to be worried about. I don't see Errol Spence staying at 147. I don't see it. Because he locked in. There's nowhere he can run. Ain't no more Mikey Garcias. Canelo don't want to fight you either. Quit calling Canelo name. Canelo don't want to fight you. And I don't even believe that Errol Spence Jr. can beat Canelo Alvarez. I don't think he can beat Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. Tank low-key overrated. He ain't beat any elite fighters, but he gets credit for being a pound-for-pound fighter. Tank is not on the pound-for-pound list. Tank, now, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Tank is not in the top 5 in no pound for. I doubt if he even in the top 10, to be real with you. And I ain't no hating on you, Tank. Respect your young brother. You know what I'm saying? You're getting a lot of money out there. I ain't hating on you. I'm just talking about boxing. Tank, top 10, you know what I'm saying? All that shit need to, you know what I'm saying, calm down. I don't think Tank should be in no top 10. When it comes for pound for pound is like a list of the fighters that go at everybody. You know what I'm saying? Who go out there and beat everybody. All they contenders, all they mandatories, whoever want it, they give it to them and they beat them. That's what pound for. You know what I'm saying? Not for who makes the most pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Who's the most talked about fighter. That's not pound for pound. And for some reason, pound for pound has become more important than undisputed. And I don't know why, because undisputed, like I always tell y'all, is the most important thing in boxing. It's not being pound for pound. It's not being pound for pound. I don't know, this a new era of boxing or something. Maybe somebody, and I don't know why no big channels or no like Teddy Atlas or people who've been around for a minute ain't out here explaining that to people. Don't nobody really give a fuck about pound for pound. I mean, it's an acknowledgement. It's a hell of an acknowledgement, especially in the sport of boxing, but it doesn't come over undisputed in no way, shape, form. No way, shape, form should it come over undisputed. Bro, look at the resume of the guys Tank's fighting. Who is Isaac Cruz beat? You know, we can go on and on about the Isaac Cruzes. You feel me, bro? I feel what you're saying, Young Swish. I feel you. A lot of fans of boxing, but they don't know about boxing. I'm not talking the business. Can't none of us talk the business. Unless we behind the scenes or we got management companies or we in contracts with these people, should none of us mention about the business. We need to keep that. We need to keep that out the equation, because none of us behind the scenes. We ain't never signed a contract for a fight. We ain't never booked a fight for a fighter. We ain't never managed a fighter. So I don't know why everybody all of a sudden becoming consultants, advisors, management teams in boxing when they make a video. I don't care about the business side of it. I understand that there is a business side of it, but that's stopping fights when you keep talking about the business side of it. Also, I want to talk about this. Why is it that the WBC is the only organization that will mandate a champion who holds their belt to fight another champion? That's kind of crazy with me. And now you understand, like when they say the politics of boxing. Why is the WBC the only organization that will allow their champion to be mandated to fight another champion? I think all organizations, the WBO, IBF, WBA, they all should be willing to do that. That would make boxing so much better if a champion had to be mandated to another champion. I think that would be straight. What's up, Jay? What's up with you? But they're not allowing that. The WBC is the only one. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand that. And I myself, I got to look up more about the sanctioning bodies or more about the organizations that hold the belts But that's great that the WBC even allows that to happen. You know what I'm saying? But also we can't forget about the fact with all the bullshit, a lot of the bias, favoritism that's going on with the WBC as well. But all sanctioning, all organizations that hold titles, they should allow a champion to be mandated to fight another champion. To me, that will make boxing more better. We will see more fights. We will see who the real deal tough guys of boxing are at this point. We will see who really want to fight who and who really want to run. So I would love for all of them to do that. Nothing much that, boy. We just talking about boxing just in general. We talking about everything. All fights coming up, all fights we want to see, who talking trash to who doing what, when the next fight is, upcoming fights. We just going in at this point. Because it's so much. I wanted to find a title to talk about, but it's so much going on. I had to make 19 videos. You know what I'm saying? I had to make 19 videos to even keep talking about this shit. What's up, Lost Ark? Lost Ark is new to the channel. Thank you, bro. I thank you for all that comment saying, good. The content is good. I try my best not to be biased. I respect everybody. No bias talk, no racism on this channel, bro. So I truly appreciate you liking the content. And stay tuned, because you will like more. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no kissing ass on this channel. We keep it a buck on here. I'm trying to read y'all comments. Did you see Showtime embarrassed to Showtime pay-per-view numbers? I know they is. His grandmama didn't buy that fight. Didn't nobody buy that shit. I keep telling y'all, I think Floyd and them giving out tickets for that. I think they gave out tickets for that fight. I really think they gave out tickets for that fight. Because ain't nobody. Look at the arena was packed now. So that's what I'm saying. I think they gave out tickets, because ain't nobody order that fight, man. Ain't nobody order that shit. Teofimo and Tank low-key, and a low-key close fight. Tank won't fight Teofimo Lopez right now anyway. He ain't got nothing to offer, and there's still a chance that Teofimo Lopez can beat Tank. Now, just because he went out there and lost to Kambosos don't mean that Teofimo can't beat Tank. You can't use it. Well, they ain't never fought, so you can't use the triangle theory, but that don't mean that he can't beat him. Midas touch. Yup, hope they get Loma in the ring with Tank so they can sell something worth buying. Man, but we ain't gonna never see that fight. We ain't gonna see that, bro. But you can hang that up. He could have been winning, been great and fought Lomachenko. They ain't gonna let that happen. We would get way more undisputed in every weight class. Yes, we would. Instead of us having to deal with this, I got a mandatory, and my mandatory, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go and fight my mandatory instead of, let me get the fuck out of here. They should do that shit in all organizations. If your ass don't want to fight, guess what? You're about to give up that title. We can no longer play nor wait with you. Give us our damn title and you go ahead on and play. I heard the pay-per-view was embarrassing badly, because any other time they will release the pay-per-view numbers. Oh yeah, he probably sold 50,000. Tank probably sold 50,000 pay-per-views. They would never put Tank in front of Loma. Hell no. Y'all remember when Tank was talking shit to Mayweather, talking about how he want to leave Mayweather Promotions, and Mayweather was finna feed him to Lomachenko? I keep telling y'all, Floyd Mayweather know what type of fighter he got. They know that they believe Tank can beat the opponents that he beat, but Tank don't believe he can beat the opponents that's up there. Y'all got to remember, Tank is the same fighter that said he was set up to fight a champion. He said Floyd Mayweather and them set him up to fight a champion. How you get set up to fight a champion? He felt like they was pushing him to fight the champ. And it's the same dude y'all saying can beat Lomachenko. This is the same dude. That's why, man, this the same dude won't even, He calling Ryan Garcia an internet gangster or internet talker. Well, whether or not he's an internet gangster or talker or not, why won't you get in the ring and prove to the world that he is? Prove to the world that he is. Now, I want to know about this situation when they say they sent Ryan Garcia a contract, because Mayweather Promotions say they sent Ryan Garcia a contract. I think we need Ryan Garcia to come back and let us know if that happened or not. We ain't heard Ryan Garcia come back and say, oh, they lying. They ain't never sent me no contract. I think we need clarification on whether or not that happened, because that will prove whether or not Ryan Garcia is all cap. That will prove Ryan Garcia is all cap. Also, y'all, Gary Russell Jr. got an opponent coming up. I'm gonna have to do a fight. I can't think his name is Masayo. He a Filipino fighter under Freddie Roach. Y'all know about this dude? I think this dude gonna beat Gary Russell Jr., y'all. I think this guy is gonna beat Gary Russell Jr. You know, respect to Gary Russell Jr. Hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a champion. But I think this dude, this featherweight that's next for Gary Russell's title, is going to beat him. Yeah, I got StreamYard, but I don't know how to send my link up. Hold up. Oh, I got it. That's how you do it. But how I put it on the screen? I think it only do that from the computer, bro. I can't. Yeah, I don't know how to type it in up there. I don't know how to put the link up there. How do I go into the chat? I'm on my phone. I don't know how to do it, bro. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got a computer, but it's in my trunk. I got a computer, it's in my trunk, bro. So I'm on my phone. I remember learning about computers and shit in school. I was clueless as hell. Yeah, when when in the beginning, everybody was. Everybody was, Yeah, I'm using my phone, bro. Come on, y'all. It's more. It's more to talk about in boxing. It's more. How y'all feel about Danny Garcia saying he gonna go up to 154? I think that's a bad decision for Danny Garcia. You was already losing at 147. You was already losing at 147. A lot of people need to understand that Danny Garcia is the real gatekeeper of 147. It's not Sean Porter. A lot of people saying that Sean Porter retired because Sean Porter is the gatekeeper. No, he's not. How can he be the gatekeeper when he beat Danny Garcia? Danny Garcia lost to everybody. The only person he ain't fought is Terrence. And matter of fact, I was supposed to make a video about Danny Garcia, but I forgot. Why Danny Garcia ain't talking about Terrence Crawford? Why isn't Danny Garcia calling out Terrence Crawford? He don't have a title. You ain't moved to 154 yet. Why isn't Danny Garcia not calling out Terrence Crawford? Now, Danny Garcia, he did a lot of ducking too back in the day. He left 140 because he was ducking Victor Postol. He was a unified champion at 140. He left instead of Trump going to be undisputed. He left because he did not want to fight Victor Postol. And also, he already had lost to Mauricio Suleiman. I said Mauricio Suleiman. I think Mauricio Herrera. Mauricio Herrera, that's who he lost to. I said Mauricio Suleiman. I wish Danny would fight Mauricio Suleiman and kick his biased, cheating ass. Man, that boy, I keep telling, man, it's hard out here for a pimp, that boy. I don't want to tell all my business. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all to donate to the channel, show your boy some love. My shit in my computer's in my trunk, bro. You know what I'm telling you straight up. I ain't no nigga ashamed of shit. I'm hard times out here for a pimp. You feel me? When I get straight, I'm loading it back up. We gonna be on there all night, I promise you. We gonna be on an all-night flight. No, sir. My computer good. I got 2 monitors and everything. No, my shit good. Shout out to my big brother, you know what I'm saying, for building that computer for me. My big brother build computers, y'all. My oldest brother, he build computers. He built the computer for me. I promised him ain't nothing gonna happen to it, and ain't nothing gonna happen to that computer, man. Ain't nothing going. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, I be like, donate to the channel. Matter of fact, I ain't said it yet. Donate to the channel, please, if you can. Go to Cash App, go to PayPal. Don't donate to Super Chat. Go to PayPal, go to Cash App if you want to support the channel. I would truly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, I understand it's Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them babies straight in yourself first. You understand me? You guys to do that. But, you know, and speaking about everybody saying Errol Spence ain't got nowhere to run to and Errol Spence ain't got nowhere to go, Terrence don't either. Terrence don't either. He got a little catalog of fighters. I think Boots Ennis is the second mandatory for Terrence belt. So, you know, Terrence got some situations going on too. You know, I ain't saying that Terrence gonna duck like Spence ducking, but Terrence got some heat coming his way too now, y'all. We can't forget that Terrence got heat coming. I think Terrence need to sign with Floyd, but if I was Terrence, I would tell him if I can't get the Spence fight within 2 fights, then the contract ends. I'll sign a deal like that. What's up, King? King Linwood, what's up, man? Thank you for tuning in. If I can't get the fight within my second, third fight, my second fight, and I mean after I fight 1 fight, if I don't get Spence that second fight, our contract ends. I will not go carry on 4, 5 fights fighting, and I ain't getting what I want. So if Spence want to go over there to Floyd, I would love for him to go over there with Floyd. That would be a hell of a matchup. And just like Tank supposed to be selling tickets, imagine Floyd Mayweather showing up to a Terrence Crawford fight. Imagine Terrence Crawford getting pointers from Floyd Mayweather. Imagine that. That would be great. But I wouldn't continue a contract with Floyd if I couldn't get the Spence fight. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Y'all who watching, y'all who tuning in, we talking about everything. If you got a fighter y'all want me to talk about, throw the fighter name up there. Because I'm just ad-libbing. I'm just going. I really ain't got nothing in my head about boxing. I got a lot of stuff to think about. But I wanted to get on here with my people and, you know what I'm saying, talk about boxing, free my mind. So y'all throw a fighter out there and we're going to go in, we're going to talk about him. Anything about boxing, upcoming fights, something you don't like, something you don't see in boxing, we talking about it right now. So let's go. Floyd gonna make Crawford like he be moving. No. Tank, see, y'all, what people don't understand, Tank signs the contracts that Floyd gives him. Tank can easily say, I don't want that fight. He can easily say, I don't want that fight. Give me this person. Give me that person. He keeps saying this, I fight who's in front of me shit. You don't have to sign a contract. If you want to be great, you will go be great. If you want to fight the people that you're fighting, you'll keep fighting the people that you're fighting. Floyd is not holding a gun to Tank head and saying sign the contract. Okay? I don't know why people keep thinking it goes like that. Floyd is not sitting there with a gun to Tank hand and say, sign a fight for Isaac Cruz. Tank could have said, I don't want to fight Isaac Cruz. Give me Ryan Garcia. Give me Teofimo Lopez. Give me Devin Haney. Shit, give me Valdez. Give me Gary Russell. Give me Tevin Farr. Anybody. Jojo Diaz. Anybody. He chooses to fight these fighters. Y'all must have forgot a minute ago. That was a new phrase in ducking. A minute ago, I fight the fighters that's put in front of me. But you signed the contract. You don't have to fight that fighter. You know that. You cherry picking with your boss. Do you know why Bud say he will take less now? I really ain't heard it. Honestly, I haven't heard Bud say he will take less now. If he do, then good. That mean we get the fight. That mean he pulling his card. That mean he's pulling Errol's card. Okay, you want 60-40? I'm willing to take it. Let's just fight. That's some real shit. That's showing that Terrence really wants to fight. If he's willing, which, like I said, Terrence has done more and did more than Errol Spence Jr. in the sport of boxing. But if he chooses to take the 60-40, that just shows the public that Terrence really wants this fight. And I'm all for it. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. But if that's what makes the fight, I'm with it. As I want to see this fight. Y'all hit the like button if you're watching. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button if you're watching. Jay, how can you say Spence did more? How can y'all say Spence did more? Spence only has 2 titles at one weight class. He's never been undisputed, never held a title at another weight class. How has he done more? How? So people forget Danny Garcia was a very good fighter at 140, but when he moved up to 147, everybody and Martin Luther King was calling him out. Plus he had some unresolved beef with Bud at 140. Exactly. He didn't just leave 140 because of Victor Postal. He left 140 because of Terrence Crawford was up there too. And like I just said, y'all ain't heard Danny Garcia say he will fight Terrence Crawford. He talking about moving up. So y'all see who the real killer. Y'all see who the real killer is at 147. Danny Garcia ain't mentioned Terrence Crawford's name since any loss. Any loss. Y'all remember when Terrence Crawford was saying that he was willing to fight Danny Garcia, and Angel Garcia went to calling that man nappy head, being very disrespectful towards Terrence Crawford simply because he wanted to fight his son? Danny don't want to see Terrence either. He'd rather move up. It means he'll get more money not being with Aaron. I don't see Aaron was the reason of holding that fight back. I don't know why people. Let's leave Aaron. Aaron ain't got nothing to do with Terrence Crawford no more. Let's leave Aaron. Stop mentioning Aaron. Please. I love your daddy boy, but let's leave Aaron out this shit. If Bud take the 60-40, ain't nothing else to talk about. We gonna get the fight. That's all that matters. If Bud willing to take it, I can't say nothing about it because I'm not in there getting punched in my face or nothing like that. I just want to see the fight. So if Bud take the 60-40, even though I feel he don't deserve to take that, we get the fight. I don't care. I don't care who take what. Either who wins between Ugas and Boots. I can't say. I'll probably say Boots because Ugas is very hesitant in the ring. He loves to sit and try to wait on opponents. He tries to counter punch. And like I said, he just real hesitant, man. I don't think he'll beat Jaron Ennis. Not Boots. Not Ugis. He real hesitant. He did good against Manny Pacquiao though, but I done seen him. He get real hesitant with that trying to counter punch and shit. Tank did his best to avoid Tevin Farmer. Yeah, all that hot-headed shit, acting like he wanted to fight Tevin Farmer when he approached him and all that shit. Fight in the ring. That was something I was saying about the Charlo brothers too when they be mean mugging Demetrius Andrade. Get in the ring and fight him. Why you got to be mug and act like you Incredible Hulk and all this shit? Be Incredible Hulk when the bell ring. Let's see how long Crawford stays at welterweight. Crawford ain't talking about leaving welterweight. You gotta remember Crawford moved up. It should be a long time before Terrence Crawford stay at before he leave welterweight. It should be a long time before Terrence leave welterweight. Crawford doesn't get enough credit for beating Gamboa at 135. He don't get enough credit for beating nobody. Not just Gamboa. Danny Garcia should have retired after he lost to Spence coming back from that accident. But I don't believe the accident really happened. But Danny Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Danny is the gatekeeper at 147. It was not Sean Porter. It was not Sean Porter. If I was Bud, I'd stay a free agent like Roy Jones Jr., chill like the Don, and wait till the center offer I can't refuse. True, I like that too. I think that's what's best for him if he just sit back and, hold his ground. Do the Canelo Alvarez, basically be his own independent type fighter. I make deals with you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody telling me who I can and can't fight or none of that no more. Or blocking a fight, even though I'm not saying Bob Arum was blocking his fight. I'm just saying nobody would be able to control what Terrence does. So I would like to see him go independently. But if he can get that money, honey. Get those coins. Get them fucking coins. If that's what you can do, that's what you do. Bro, you're not telling these people the truth, bro. What I'm not telling? What truth am I not telling, Data Boy? Please let me know what truth I'm not telling. Because my channel built off telling the truth about this shit. So please let me know. Because if I'm not, I'll tell you I'm not. Please tell me what I'm not telling the truth about, Data Boy. So you think Boots Spence? Yes, I do. I said that in the last video. Yes, I think he beats him. I really do. Tank really do feel like he from the street, though. His coach Calvin seen him grow up. I can make 100 videos and talk about that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, just because he went through his situation, you know what I'm saying, growing up in group homes, they think Tank done shot people, murdered people, you know what I'm saying? But y'all got to understand, you know what I'm saying, when you fighting from a child and you doing this and that, you moving around a lot. You're not in one place, you going to amateurs, you know what I'm saying? How much time did you have on the block? And that's for majority of all of them. And all this gangster shit, all this wannabe gangster talk is unnecessary. Y'all boxers. Y'all boxers, all this gangster talking, wannabe gangsters. Y'all hit that like button if you're watching. But y'all know Calvin, if y'all know his coach Calvin is from the show The Wire. You know the guy who started the boxing club on Wire, the show The Wire, that's Calvin. If you watch The Wire, the guy Calvin on the show Wire that used to come on back in the day, that's Tank's trainer. Street carrier don't mean nothing in in the ring. Holyfield was a country ass church boy that whooped your ass. Exactly. It's all about the heart of a man. It's all about the heart of a man. It has nothing to do with where you're from, how you grew up. But I will say this. Growing up easy, growing up rich, it does make a difference, because I think it doesn't give a lot of fighters that fire that they need inside to be great. I think growing up, and ain't nothing wrong with growing up good. There's nothing wrong with growing up good, but I think what made their fathers great, or what made a lot of fighters great, was the poverty of growing up. The poverty is what made a lot of fighters great. Being without. I don't, you know what I'm saying? What boots beat Spence? Y'all really don't give Spence no credit. It's not about giving him credit. When I talk about the fights, man, I clearly go off skill sets from what I see. I clearly go off skill sets. There's nothing against Errol Spence. I just don't think he'll beat Boots. I don't. His coach Calvin, and he was a good and a bad kid growing up. You right, Easy. Street credit don't mean that. Oh yeah, Easy. Don't. You got to remember, the WBC was always a legitimate organization for the most part. Larry Holmes put the IBF on the map. Riddick Bowe did the same for the exactly, and Prince Nassim Hamed did the same for the WBO. They were the first two, I think, to hold the WBO titles. They were the first two to hold the WBO titles. Riddick Bowe and Prince Nassim Hamed. They were the first two. Y'all hit that like button if you're watching. Especially guys from the South. Y'all be motivated, bro. Y'all put in that damn work in. Because it's less opportunities here. We don't have, a lot of boxing gyms ain't down here, especially in Alabama. They got them now, since, boxing is, known a lot, since we got millionaires. See, that become boxers now. You got Floyd Mayweathers, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to box now. Everybody want to get in the ring now. So, So that's why you see the change of, boxing gyms everywhere, because people realizing now that, hey, I can be a millionaire fighting. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you seeing gyms show up everywhere, and everybody want to fight now. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all show your boy some love. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Hit that like button if you're watching. Donate to the channel. Go to Cash App. Go to PayPal. Whatever you seeing can help. Please don't go to Super Chat. Don't donate on Super Chat. Don't donate on Super Chat. Go to Cash App. Boxing big only in the Middle East and Northeast. Yeah, boxing is not a sport that's loved by the public. It just had to be real boxing fans. Like I tell y'all, look at Fight Hype and look at the biggest channels out there. You know what I'm saying? You will clearly see that, they only got like 1 million subscribers or 1.2 million. That's how many real boxing fans it is out there. Boxing is not a sport that everybody likes. Everybody really pays attention to football, basketball, probably baseball, but there are not a lot of boxing fans. And then with the UFC coming in, and a lot of boxing fans went to the UFC due to the fact that they can't get the fights that they want to see. And I totally understand that. The boy Brandon Lee from the suburbs, but he whooping ass too. Yeah. I ain't saying a fighter that come from the suburbs can't whoop ass. I'm just saying I believe that poverty is what made the old fighters great. You gonna be a hell of a fighter when you come home and your mom ain't got nothing to eat. You gonna be a hell of a fighter when it's 9 of y'all staying in a 2-bedroom apartment. You gonna be a hell of a fighter when ain't no man there, and you the man watching and taking care of your household, and you 9 years old, and you 10 years old. Yeah, that poverty makes a real deal motherfucker. At your son Brown, nah, it's big out west of California and Vegas. Yeah, it's big out that way. Either I know the game now. You called out Prince Nazim Hamed. I didn't like them, but he was good. He was good. He knocked out Tom Boom Boom Johnson. Kevin Kelly still asleep. Yeah. I didn't like Prince Nazim. I was happy as hell when Barrera whooped his ass. I did not like Prince Nazim Hamed. I did not. He was too cocky, too arrogant, in my opinion. He used to do too much, talk too much shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was still a hell of a fighter though at the same time. But he used to talk that shit. I couldn't stand him. Me or my mama couldn't stand him. My mama used to watch boxing. She used to love Lennox Lewis. I could not stand Prince Nazim Hamed. He talked cash shit. Do you hear me? I was a teenager then. Cash shit. I'm talking about he talked so much shit. When he was getting beat, you couldn't believe it. I jumped up off the damn couch. I went and woke my mama up out her sleep and told her he was getting whooped. Yeah, nobody watch boxing too much unless it's big super fights. It's a different type of hunger and fight within them. Yes, sir, it is. Danny, what's up with you? I ain't seen you in a minute. That's only for Mexican fighters, Dirty Red. It's either win or starve. Yes, sir. I'm from California, bro. Dirty Red. Okay. But yeah, y'all come on with some more boxing talk, some more fights. Talk to me. Y'all throw a fighter name out there and we gonna talk about them. Just throw a fighter name out there and we going in. Just throw a fighter name out there. We going in, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Do I watch? Honestly, no. I don't. I don't watch Blue Blood boxing. I don't watch his channel, but shout out to him though. You know, respect to him. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because honestly, in my opinion, he do a lot of clickbait videos, and he's very biased at times. That's just my real opinion of it. He do a lot of clickbaiting, and he do a lot of biased videos. So that's why I don't watch him. But nothing against him personally. I don't know the man. Keep doing what you do, Blue Blood. But no, I don't watch him. Junior Jones? Who is Junior Jones? I don't know him. I'm unfamiliar with him, Kenneth Brooks. I don't know about Poison Jr. Poison Junior Jones. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford gotta happen. I know it's been said over and over. It has to, man. But if it don't, you know what I'm saying, it don't happen, then that's just what it is. It don't happen. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Who you got? Fulton versus you out if the fight happens. Fulton versus anyway. I can't say right now. I had to look at some footage, but my top mind, I had to say, anyway, or however you pronounce his name. Right now, I have to say him. I don't know too much about the Fulton guy. I don't know too much about the Fulton guy. Y'all give me 1 second, please. Yeah, man. I wish we could get heavyweight, super fight, and welterweight fight. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm coming right back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, y'all enjoyed y'all for the little time we done talked. Happening again? I think so it is. It shouldn't. But yeah, I think it's happening again. But y'all, it's time for me to get off, y'all. You know, I just wanted to get on for a minute. Gotta go handle some business, man. This your boy Easy Work Boxing, man. Thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Please hit your like button. Please hit your notification bells. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned to the channel. Y'all know how Easy Work Boxing doing. Go to Cash App. Go to PayPal. Got a GoFundMe started. Whatever you can do to support the channel, I would truly appreciate. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is Easy Work Boxing. I am out. Peace, y'all. Love and blessings to you.